do for Duggys Atomic Dustbin, we normally do an introducing. So we've pre-recorded this one, but it was recorded live, so it's the same thing, isn't it? And we've got a band on that Janice has selected. We've got a track they've not released yet called Cheap Suit. So we're going to be talking to them, and it's Oscar. Is it Oscar? OS?
It is.
Yeah. Tell us a bit about yourselves then, guys. What's the rationale behind the name? That's a good start, isn't it?
We struggled on the name, to be honest. It seems like the songwriting process is quite easy to us, but in terms of the name, we struggled a little bit. So, Tom, I don't know if you want to give us some insight.
It's an anagram, but we've never really told anyone what it is.
Oh.
So people make them up at shows, don't they? Really?
Yeah,
do they?
We get all sorts
of weird stuff.
Yeah, all right. So if anyone's out there wants to make up an anagram, make for an anagram for the whatever the word is, then go for it. But you let me know what you think.
You might get some interesting ones there, Kerr.
Yeah, we might do actually.
Especially people that know us.
I'll get thinking. There's got to be something that comes up. So brilliant. So where are you based?
We're based in Wednesbury, just north of Birmingham.
Oh, I thought
you'll probably know it. You're Nuneaton way, are you?
Yeah, Wednesbury. Yeah. Wednesbury. I hate going past Wednesbury on the motorway. It's an absolute nightmare. It's always busy. You can never get past it, can you? Don't know why.
Try it early on a Saturday when people are choosing a Saturday morning to go to IKEA. That's a challenge.
I know. I hate Wednesday. I hate that IKEA as well. But the thing is, I think what it is, it's the busy on the motorway because everyone's trying to escape Wednesbury. That's what it is. So everyone's leaving Wednesbury. Do you know what? There's more people trying to get out of Wednesbury than try to come over the channel. It's a fact.
That's why we can't get out, because it's too much bother. We just stay here.
It's a fact that I've just made up. Yeah, I actually worked in Bilston for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. Exciting times. Far. So yeah. So how long have you been together?
For about 4 years, 4 or 5 years.
Excellent. So just pre the nonsense that went on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We caught the troubled end of that. So we released our first official release was January 2020. Went well. And then we released the A side to that single. Played a show at Dead Wax, a headline show. Went really well. People liked the tune. And then that was February the 28th, 2020. And then bang. The world fell apart, so
I know.
Yeah, we've had our challenges, but we're still here.
Everyone's world fell apart. Where are you? You in a recording studio or something there, guys? Looks like you've got insulation on the roof and soundproofing. Where are you? Where are you?
Yeah, we're in we're at the top of my garden.
Right.
I've got a shed that I've converted into studio. So we practice and record, and that'll be here.
Yeah, a bit like me. I'm in a cabin, log cabin in the garden, but yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Out of the way, get out of the house, perfect. So
it's one thing COVID was good for, weren't it? People spent more time sort of looking inwards, didn't they, and sorting their house and getting these cabins built and getting everything clean and tidy. So
yeah, this was a right state before COVID.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that. It's what it sounded like.
So to be honest, mine was already here, but you're right. The amount of people. That time changed a lot of things in it for everyone. So if you look now, the amount of people have got home bars or somewhere to, you know what I mean? My neighbour's converted his shed into a bar, and it's where we used to go for lockdown. It's our secret pub. Do you know what I mean? It was it's where we went. But my cousin's husband built one, and it's like the amount of people have built a space, and I think that's changed the landscape of people going out and going to the pub and. A lot of people probably still in that vibe now. Well, actually, I'm going to do it here at home, which could have an issue for the likes of you guys when you're out doing your gigs, isn't it? You know what I mean?
But people have probably thought, especially now the pubs are open, the prices have gone back up to recover that sort of 12, 18 month period. Obviously, you can't smoke in pubs, and I think that got rid of a lot of people.
I think so.
Not a few. So I think, people have probably gone back in the pub and thought, you know what, it's costing me more money. I was doing all right just buying cans from the shop or getting a draft from the cabin or shed or whatever. So
exactly,
yeah, probably
exactly. So where do you normally play? You normally stay around the Wolverhampton, Wednesbury area, or do you go further afield?
We've had quite a few in Birmingham.
Yeah.
So like Digbeth.
Yeah,
Wax.
smart. Yeah.
Sunflower Lounge. Yeah. So we play there.
We've ventured out recently. We've played Barnsley live the year before last.
Barnsley.
I'll tell you what, it was fantastic.
Yeah,
place.
Yeah. Fantastic festival. And recently we played in Nottingham as well. Played at a bar in Nottingham on the other Friday. That was good.
Yeah,
we're for going anywhere really.
Nottingham is I've only been a couple of times, but in the daytime. But what an amazing city that is! Places to go out to drink and eat. It's got a real nice feel to it. And I'm not into Christmas, but the Christmas market and fair is just off scale there.
Yeah, well, the bar we played, it was called Via Fossa, and it was on the canal, and it was right next to the canal house, where it's quite famous in Nottingham because the canal kind of runs through the bar itself, and. I'd say the outside areas in the bar we were in and next door, from the second we turned up to the second we left, were absolutely rammed. We were lucky we got weather, so it was good. We're like that. We're one of them fearless boxers. We'll play anywhere.
No, why not? You've got to, haven't you?
Anywhere that'll have us.
You've got to. That's it. It's a bit like me. I'll go anywhere that'll have me. I'll talk to. No, that's not right. We are particular who we speak to. But do you know what I mean? We do. We don't just speak to anybody. Yeah. You have to be good to come on the show. So tell us a bit about your music. What's your inspirations for it? Who's
Well, I think we've all got different tastes. Really, there's some things that we got in common, but then it's. The influences are quite eclectic, really, because I like stuff that's I like prog rock and stuff like that,
right.
And then these guys like different stuff to that, and Jesse, who's our guitarist, he's got another set of music that he likes. So we've got a lot of music to draw up on.
It's been interesting for me. Sorry, Kurt.
No, carry on, crack on.
I think we've all introduced each other to music we weren't perhaps even not aware of or not too privy to, but we enjoy it. So it's been whilst we enjoy writing and performing at night, it's been as mates, it's been a good process, to be fair.
Yeah. I've got a question here because Janice is on, our producer, and she says, "Why did you?"
Oh, Janice.
Yeah, why did you cover the track "Pure Shore"?
We put out a Facebook poll, don't we?
Well, everything.
We everywhere on all socials. We each picked a song, like a pop song. Although one of them was Metallica.
Yeah, I'm glad.
And that got close to winning, but Pure Shores won, and so we stuck to it, and I really enjoyed recording it. It was such a good experience.
Yeah. We wanted to. We've for our first EP and our first singles, we've gone to a professional producer, and to the point where we were using a guy who, by the way, is fantastic. Got nothing but praise for him, but it was expensive, and Joel's done a really good job. We sat where we are to actually produce, and a cover is always a good acid test, I think, to say right, can we produce it here ourselves? Can we record it? Can we get everything down, mix it, and release it? And with the help of some mastering and some soft mixing, we did. So that's that's led us into the.
Just stay there. Then let's have a little listen to it.
Thank you.
So we're only going to play a bit of this, people, for you.
Well, thank you.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like it.
That's what we like to
do. Brilliant, because I love that original of that, and that is brilliant. Love it, guys. Love it. That is cool.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Well, it shows a different side, doesn't it? Rather than doing the stock covers.
Eddie always asks this. He's an absolute nutcase. He always wants to know if you've got a tour van. What kind of tour van is your tour van?
What type of car is your car?
It's a Ford Cougar. Yeah, I think in an ideal world we'd have a VW buggy or something.
Nice. Well, we had a band last week, and they had the van nicked and all the gear nicked, 20 odd grand's worth of gear. So just wherever you do.
Yeah, I saw that online, but for the life of me, I couldn't remember who it was.
Oh, it's the Mercians. There you go. Remembered. The Mercians.
Oh yes, okay.
Yeah, nice, absolutely brilliant band. Nice guys, bit like yourselves. Who would you love to go on stage with, play with? I'm not saying you're not good enough yourselves, but obviously you're emerging. So who would you like to play with?
I know where I'll probably go. But...
Well, I went to see Shania Twain last night, so probably Shania Twain.
I haven't even asked you. Was it any good?
Incredible.
Really?
So good. I'd have a feature with Shania Twain any day.
Well, why not? Feel like a woman.
Is that a euphemism, a feature?
Well, yeah.
I absolutely idolise Paul McCartney. I do. So
nice.
I'd love to just talk to him, but also obviously play on stage with him. That would be amazing. But yeah, if you're listening, Paul, you're great, man.
Yeah. Nice one.
For me, it's probably George Michael. Just growing up, it was on in my house probably 50% of the time. So my mum and dad were big fans, and with George, but obviously I'll never get that chance.
No.
Not that I would anyway, but it's definitely a no, isn't it?
Hey, I'm not being funny. You never know. I might have took a shine to you.
Really well. Yeah, I'd have a difficult decision to make.
You would. You can play with me, mate, as long as you play with me. Simple as that. Bosh. Okay, no, George, I'm in.
Yeah.
Oh, tell you what, it's dead. My interviews are really serious. You know what I mean? They're all the serious questions.
We don't do serious.
Oh, brilliant. That's really good. I think you'll answer this one. You don't have to answer it because sometimes people want to be politically correct. But which band or bands would you put in room 101, never to be seen again?
Oh, that's a good question.
It is, isn't it? If you don't want to answer it, or if you want to wait, I can play. We don't normally do this on these interviews.
Yeah, there's a few. There's a few bands that I don't like. Got nothing against them, but I ain't a fan of Pulp.
Who?
And
Pulp.
Oh, Pulp. I thought you said Paul. I was going to say he was waxing lyrical about him a minute ago.
And I ain't into Lewis Capaldi.
Yeah, tell us about it. Then we'll put it on. Then we'll come back. We don't normally do these on the short widget ones, but we're going to do it today.
It's crazy to think that we release it in a week or so, because I think it was Christmas 2021 where I think I probably just had the verse maybe as a kind of a vocal melody. Mm-hmm. Just put it in a voice note. If I'm honest, it had the feel of like Take That, and I don't think there was ever an intention to work on it with the intention of releasing it and actually playing it. I think it was just we're having a few beers in here where we are now for Christmas. We thought we'll make it half productive, and we started working on it. And before you knew it, after probably a couple of hours and a fair few beers, we kind of done it. Yeah. And we were really happy with it. So yeah, here we are now, about to release it, which seems surreal with how long ago it was. But
right, this is Cheap Suit, not been released yet. It's from Oscar. Have a listen to this, people. We'll be right back.
Can't let go. Don't you
there you go, people. Cheap Suit. I did like a cheap suit, baby. It's catchy, that, isn't it? I like it.
Thank you.
And if you don't mind me saying, I was trying to think. There's loads of elements in that track, and I'm like, oh, yeah, there's almost a bit of Beach Boys in there.
Someone else said that the other day actually when we were in Nottingham. The sound guy come up and said compared us to the Beach Boys, which I think that's a great compliment. Really,
that's the first time I've heard it. I played a little bit of it earlier on when I got sent it, and that's the first time I've listened to it all the way through, and I quite like that. Yeah.
Thank you. We wanted it to be poppy, so I think we've ticked that box.
You've done that, very poppy. That is brilliant. Eddie will like that. He'll be playing it on his show.
We've got a local gig on Sunday. So we're playing at like just a pub in Wednesbury Town.
Nice.
So bulletproof vests and all that.
11th of November at the Vic in Birmingham. We're positioning them in the set. I think our live performance has just sort of escalated the last sort of 6 months. So hopefully it's a good sign. Yeah, in the nicest way possible. It sounds horrible, but most people can release a track these days. It's at everybody's fingertips. You can do it. It's another thing. And performing it live, isn't it?
And that's why we produced this show, because we said there's that much out there. People are going, oh, there's no good music out. I'll stick to listening to the 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever era they're into. So we said, hang on a minute, there's loads of good stuff out there. Why don't Janice, you go out there, love, spend all week researching and come back with some good bands, and we'll put it on, we'll showcase it. So that's the reason, because you're right. It's a bit like doing a radio show. I say any knobber can sit here and do a radio show. Can you make it entertaining? Can you interview one? Oh, I'll just play this track now. It's dead easy, isn't it? And anyone can produce a track. People keep sending me music, and it's absolutely... I nearly replied to a guy the other day because he keeps adding his music to me. Sean, I'm like, I can't play it because it's shit. But do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? When you tell them that, they sort of get a huff. They get a huff when you say, your music, I can't play it, your music's shit. I sometimes, I'll wrap it up a little bit more than that, say, mate, it's just not right for my show or whatever. But yeah, anyone can produce it, but not everybody should. So it's made it more accessible, but the barriers to entry are still there. You still can't get it out there because all the goons are still controlling it. Yeah. So has there been any funny incidents at your gigs? Normally, at the time, it's an absolute disaster, but now you can look back and go, oh, that was hilarious.
One thing that comes to mind with me was we was doing one gig, and I'd agreed before we played with Zach that he would, at a certain part in the set, that he'd take a drink, a big drink of his, of his pint or whatever, and they were doing. It was planned to be like something easy to drink, but it turned out to be a Guinness. I think, is that what it was?
Ice cold,
like a really ice cold Guinness. So we got to the moment, and Zach powered through, and he downed it, and I looked at his face, and he was like cockeyed, and I just like pissed myself laughing on stage. It was brilliant.
By the way, my eyes are straight naturally.
See, I'm actually now you've just explained that about Guinness. I could just drink one of them because I do like I do like a Guinness when I go out. So I'll drink it when I go to a pub. I go, oh yeah, I'll have a pint of Guinness, and it's nice.
There are other stouts on the market, by the way.
There are other stouts. The Brewdog one's lovely as well. Try that.
I want to try that Black Heart. I've literally been looking at that today.
This is Joe from Oscar, and you're listening to Duggys Stone Radio.
That's it. Boom. One take.
Look, he's done it before.
Hey?
It's like he's rehearsed that.
I know. It's
a proper radio voice.
What it is, it was the prompting.
It's coming for your job.
It's the prompting, man. It's the prompt. You can fucking have it. It's the prompting.
All we'd say is that we genuinely think this single's that like a breakthrough. I think for us, we've had other there's other great singles, by the way. But yeah, I think if I could make one play, it'd be just to listen to it. And if you like it, obviously follow us on Spotify, and you'll get all the new songs. Then it's not just this one. The next 2 or 3 releases are going to be something special, I think.
Yeah, and quite soon, hopefully, as well. Like within the next few months, we've got a few lined up in the pipeline. So
brilliant.
Yeah, there's a new EP imminent. So yeah, watch this space. But yeah, all we say is please follow us, and
guys, success with what you're doing in the future. Thanks for giving us the track before it's been released. And I genuinely, I don't blow smoke up people's asses. That is a great track. Dead catchy. Love it. That's definitely going on the show. So thanks very much for letting us have that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kirk. Really, that means a lot. Thank you
very much.
Perfect. Love the Duggys Stone.